Good morning, everyone. Okay, I got the joke for you all this morning. All right, this one is called Golden Anniversary: Secret to a Long Marriage. A couple was celebrating their golden wedding anniversary. Their domestic tranquility had long been the talk of the town. A local newspaper reporter was inquiring as to the secret of their long and happy marriage. "Well, it dates back to our honeymoon," explained the man. "We visited the Grand Canyon and took a long trip down to the bottom of the canyon by pack mule. We hadn't gone too far when my wife's mule stumbled. My wife quietly said, 'That's once.' We proceeded a little further, and that mule stumbled again. Once more, my wife quietly said, 'That's twice.' Hadn't gone half a mile when the mule stumbled the third time. My wife quietly removed a revolver from her pocket and shot the mule dead. I started to yell at her for the treatment of the mule when she looked at me quietly and said, 'That's once.'" You all give Howard Salas an applause because he's the one who sent those to me, so I appreciate that he does that. Gives me something to share with you all. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with today. We'll have a bingo here in the hall, be here and ready to play by 6:15. Tomorrow on Tuesday is Tai Chi here at 9 o'clock in the morning, and just remember that the Tanglewood Strings have their jam sessions from 1 to 3 in the activity building. Wednesday is the last day to sign up for Christmas hams. There will be one ham per 12 people at a table provided for those who are participating in the Christmas potluck here in the hall. So if you haven't signed up and you're planning on doing so, please make sure that you sign up before the end of the day on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday is the TMAC meeting at 3 o'clock, and then the HO meeting at 7 o'clock. Oh, sorry, the HOA meeting has been canceled, so there will not be one at 7 o'clock. Well, maybe, I don't know, I just heard that from somebody. Okay, Thursday is sign language class in the mirror room. Normally it's been at 10, but this week it's going to be at 1. So remember that change for anybody who comes to sign language. It's at 1 o'clock. Then on Friday will be the pick up the hams. You can pick up your Christmas ham from 8 to 12. And then on Sunday will be the Christmas potluck here at 2 o'clock. A reminder, we will be out next Monday, so I won't be here next Monday. I know you all will miss the joke and miss seeing my beautiful face, but, you know. There will be a New Year's Eve game night get-together in the Activity Center starting at 6:30 for those who would like to join. The sign-up sheets are located on the credenza and the community room bulletin board. Please bring an appetizer, snack, or dessert to share and your own beverage of choice. Paper products and tableware will be provided. Okay, due to the Christmas holiday, the Computer Club's regularly scheduled meeting for this coming Friday, December 23rd, has been rescheduled for Friday, December 30th at 2 p.m. in the computer room. Okay. And sign up for the January 7th Petanque tournament will begin next Monday on December 26th. Sign up will also be taking at courts during day league play, and if they have space still on January 2nd at coffee, they'll do it then too. The first 64 players to sign up and pay will be guaranteed a spot in the tournament. The cost to play is $5 per person. Okay. There will be no blood pressures on Monday, December 26th, and the forms for the cholesterol test at the health fair January 11th are in the health ministry book on the credenza. Tanglewood Stained Glass Shop is giving a class in beginning stained glass. Classes will begin on January 18th. The classes will run for 4 weeks. Due to limited space, the class will be limited to 10. Please sign up in the Wooden Glass Shop book. To participate in this class, you must be a member of the Wooden Glass Shop. If not a member, please see Cindy Murray to sign up. Okay. Then on January 2nd, after coffee, the Tanglewood veterans will be collecting contributions at the doors. All proceeds will be used to assist local veterans in need. Thank you for your support. With that, I believe that is all that I have for this week. Thank you all so very much, and I hope that everyone
Good
has
morning.
an absolutely
Okay, well, this is the
wonderful
last day I'll be up here, Elaine Schmidt, for New Year's Eve, which is less than 2 weeks away. This is the last day we will be in the community room to sell the tickets. After that, if I have any left, you will have to call me directly. My phone number is on the credenza in the back, and there are still slips there as well. So now for New Year's Eve, thank you to Hometown America. They will be buying our tablecloths for us. I will be picking them up this week. So you will have tablecloths provided. You may come in at 3 o'clock New Year's Eve to decorate your tables for New Year's. The doors will open at 7:30 p.m. for people to come in. Please bring your ticket, and if you're not sure exactly where your table is that evening, we will have 2 ushers who will take you to your table. Just make sure you know the table number. And also, we would like you to decorate your tables, but not with real candles, only the flameless ones. No confetti, because we don't like to pick it up. No balloons, because if they get loose, they can get caught in the ceiling fans, and we don't want that either. So those 3 things: no real candles, no balloons, and no confetti, please. There's plenty of other things that you can decorate your tables with. So we look forward to seeing you New Year's Eve. Hope you'll all come out for the event. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
From the Special Meals Committee, our tickets are on sale for the January 17th meal. We will be having the Wisconsin cheese soup, pulled pork, baked beans, coleslaw, and apple pie. And that's all for $8. So you can buy your tickets from Connie at Coffee, or you can get them from Billy. Thank you very much. Have a Merry Christmas.
I'm Jay with the HOA. I'm here to confirm that the meeting has been canceled for this month. And to let you know, I've tried to deliver vests to people that's joined up and haven't gotten their vests yet. That didn't work out so well. Nobody was home. So if you have a vest coming, if you will come up after coffee, any Monday after coffee, you can pick them up. That would be the easiest way. So thank you.
Good morning, Tanglewood team. I'm Lynn Arve from the Travel Committee, and I would like to give you an update on our trips. But before I do that, I don't know if you noticed in the paper last week, there was an article about Princess Diana Tours, and the problems they're having with their day trips. I want you people to be assured of the fact we do not use that company. Okay, Strawberry Festival, March 2nd is $40. We have 12 openings left. Solomon's Castle trip has been canceled. Next Monday morning, Jerry will have the money to return to those who already paid. Tarpon Springs, February 22nd, sold out, wait list only. We have a new trip scheduled, IKEA and the Brandon Mall, for February 7th, and the cost is $25. St. John's River trip, March 9, sold out, waiting list only. Key West is November of 2017, 7, 8, 9, and the cost is $215, and we have had a number of people already make their $50 deposits on that trip. The Royal Caribbean Serenade of the Seas pre-trip meeting is Thursday, January 5th at 10 a.m. here in this hall. We have two cruises scheduled for 2018. See a member of our travel committee for details. Thank you very much, and joyous Merry Christmas
Well, Lynn
to
just
all.
gave you a whole heck of a lot of information. I'm going to do the same, so pay attention. Set up over there, raffle table for the Great American Musical, which is an original performance, an original musical, actually, being mounted by Broadway Lights, which is a division of the Diversions Group. Now, we don't charge admission for the musical, and we don't sell snacks. We give them away free. Thereby, to cover our expenses, we've got raffle stuff. Let me tell you, I have here a $100 bill, brand new, donated by Florida Mobile Homes, Mr. and Mrs. J. Etherton, and we thank them greatly. Applause. Thank you. We also have, or will have, a wine basket donated by Hometown America with a set of 4 hand-painted wine glasses. We have 3 hours of house cleaning donated by the Diversions Committee. And that will be done by Miss Sherry Burnett when you make your arrangements with her. And finally, the great big green box on the corner is a mystery box of crafted items donated by the Tanglewood Crafters. Now these people, yeah, isn't that great? There are 16 different items in there. The total value of the box is $307. And we're selling these tickets 7 for $5 to support free theater in Tanglewood. Broadway Lights, we take anybody. We take people who have trouble memorizing. We take people who can't sing a lick, and still we put them on stage. That's worth the admission right there, if there was admission, which there isn't. But anyhow, we'll be selling these raffle tickets from now until the first Monday in January. The performances are Friday, January 6th, Saturday the 7th, and a matinee on January the 8th at 1 o'clock. That's a Sunday. The show was written by Miss Betsy Ellis, who directed it. And it's a composition of Broadway songs, all American Broadway songs. That's why it's called the Great American Musical. Clever, huh? It's a lot of fun. You got to hear Bob Leonardo sing. I mean, see ya. Oh, and you don't have to be present to win, so you can buy as many and as often as you like.
Well, Dave Bernella here. Just want to thank everybody that came out to our breakfast and bought tickets. For the very first time, we sold out at the breakfast on the next one. That really is a colorful day, I'll tell you. And we've sold some more tickets too, but we have to turn it off. We just can't have too many more, or we will not have room for them out here. So the next breakfast is coming up in January, and it will be French toast and sausage patties. Looking forward to having everybody out there again. Really appreciate all the people that came and participated. We really do.
Good morning.
Thank you.
I'm Gary Walker with the Outdoor Decorating Committee. And not asking for any donations, I would just like to say, on behalf of the Outdoor Decorating Committee, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We're very pleased with what we've been able to accomplish this year with the help of you. Many donations that we've received. We received a nice donation today, and would like to thank that group. I'm not going to name them. They've already been thanked, but thank you so much for each and every one that has made donations to the Outdoor Decorating Committee and has supported our efforts, and we hope that you're enjoying what we do try to do each and every day. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, this isn't a contest, Billy, but somebody gave me this to share with you folks. I've had the good fortune to see it once before, and perhaps you have too, but like I always say, old people forget, so here's what it is. It's a letter had been written by a young child relative to visiting with her grandparents, and it was retirement from a child's viewpoint. It said, after spring break, a teacher asked her young pupils how they spent their holidays, and one small child said the following: "We always used to spend the holidays with Grandma and Grandpa. They used to live in a big brick home, but Grandma and Grandpa got retarded, and they moved to Florida. Now they're at a place with a lot of other retarded people. They all live in little tin boxes. They ride on big three-wheel tricycles, and they all have name tags because they don't know who they are. And they have to put flowers on the antennas of their cars to help them find them. They go to a big building called the Rec Hall, but they must have got it fixed because it's all right now. They play games and do exercises there, but they don't do them very good. There's a swimming pool there, but they all stand there with their hats on. I guess they don't know how to swim. As you go into the park, there's a little dollhouse with a little man sitting in it, and he watches all day so they can't get out without him seeing them. When they sneak out, they go to the beach and pick up shells. My grandma used to bake cookies and stuff, but I guess she forgot now. Nobody cooks. They just eat out. They eat the same thing every day, early birds. Some of the people don't know how to cook at all, so my grandma and grandpa bring food to the Rec Hall, and they call it potluck. My grandma says grandpa worked all his life and earned his retardment. I wish they would move back here, but I guess the man in the dollhouse won't let them. So maybe you've heard that before, but I thought, it's kind of appropriate at the holiday time. That was provided by one of our residents, by the way, who shall go nameless, because you may not have liked that story. Anyway, one of the things that's coming up, and we keep mentioning things that are happening in 2017, that's not that far away, but I got a note here about the spring garage sale. The spring garage sale is going to be this year, March the 31st, and Saturday, April the 1st. And of course, that first Friday is just for residents. Tables this year are going to be $7. There's a little more cost involved, but we've had the $5 price, as I understand it, from day one, and it's time to go up a little bit. So prices will be $7, and the tables will go on sale Monday, January the 9th. So that's the second Monday after we get back from the Christmas break. And before and after coffee every Monday until they're sold. So you might want to keep that in mind. Over here, something has been mentioned. Denman & Moore has a great quilt here that they're chancing off for some of the projects that they do. And as you know, they do a lot of great projects. And a way to support those projects is by supporting them with their chances on their quilt. So if you get that opportunity, please do that. Generally speaking, our holiday season is really off to a great start. We had 80 carts in the golf cart parade on Saturday. We had, well, by the way, the only complaint I got was somebody only got 25 going past their house. Very easy explanation. Somebody was a little behind and went a different way. Somehow or another, they caught up, because by the time I saw them, they were all together again. But 80 carts is probably one of the best we've had for quite a while. Maybe we're getting back to the old times. It would be great. We had scores of carolers last night, and about 25 appreciative people that were on the receiving end. We've had this light show out front that's been provided by the Outdoor Decorating Committee. The decorations all around town. We've got decorations in the clubhouse, thanks to the Decorating Committee. We have amazing light displays all around the community. If you haven't been out to take a ride around, please do. We've got hundreds of holiday cards in the back there that are exchanged by the people here in the community. And if you're new to the community, you might still want to go back and check there. They're all listed alphabetically, and they're cards that one neighbor has sent to another neighbor, and it's a great way to connect with each other. So that's what the boxes are back there for, folks, if you're new. But of course, the real reason for the season, come out on Christmas Eve to the church service here or to your church of your choice, or attend church on Sunday or Christmas Day. You're going to feel real good about the whole process. So it's a great time, and want to participate in it as much as you can. As I mentioned last week, January is going to be a great month for entertainment, highlighted by the two-day showcase on January 13th and 14th. We'll have 40 acts here that will be vying for jobs. We'll have about 200, 250 people from other communities here who are also looking at these people to see if they want to hire them for their shows. And we are basically doing the same thing, but we've got an advantage. Where they might have 3 or 4 people from their committee out here looking at the show, we're going to have several hundred people back there that are people in our community who are season ticket holders or single ticket holders, either way, who will have an opportunity to get their input. And we will look for their input to help fill out our season for the next year. So when you come to the showcase, when you get your little schedule, tells you when all the acts are performing and so forth. If you see somebody you really like, make sure you make a note on that schedule and give it to one of our committee members so we can consider it for the following year. And we've got some really neat shows coming up for next year. And we would like to have your input on filling out the rest of the schedule, so that's where you get your opportunity. Our next show is the 8th. It's Wall Street. It's some singers and musicians. On 22nd, it's the Gold Tones. It's the top doo-wop group in Florida. And, of course, season tickets are still a bargain at $70, and single tickets are on sale every Monday before and after coffee up here, and, of course, during the week in Billy's office. Tanglewood Almanac, okay? This year in history, this day in history, rather, 1732, Benjamin Franklin started his Poor Richard Almanac. Kind of resembles a Tanglewood Almanac. In 1843, Charles Dickens published The Christmas Carol, very appropriate. 1917, for you hockey fans, the NHL had its first games, and the teams included the Toronto Arenas, the Ottawa Senators, still in existence, the Quebec Bulldogs, the Montreal Canadiens, and the Montreal Wanderers. They're still trying to find them. 1918, Robert Ripley began his column, believe it or not, and in 1997, Titanic appeared on the big screen. Born this day, if it's just your birthday, you also share a birthday with little Jimmy Dickens and David Susskind, who were born in 1920, Cecily Tyson, who was born in 1933, and Warren Sapp, Tampa Bay's Hall of Famer, in 1972. This month is National Impaired Driver Prevention Month. We don't have to worry about that. It's Operation Santa Paws Month, and this kind of gets in line for next week on December 26th, and we are going to have coffee on the day after Christmas, and it will be sponsored by the Dog Club, so that's kind of purposeful this time. Operation Santa Paws Month, and it's also make a New Year's resolution to stop smoking, and most of you have already done that a long time ago. This week, Gluten-Free Baking Week. How good can that be, right? This day is Look for an Evergreen Day. A little late for that. It's Oatmeal Muffin Day. And it's Answer the Phone Like Buddy the Elf Day. Okay, now Nancy is not here today.
Yes, she is.
Oh, she is?
I'm Nancy today.
No, you're not. You're Mary Lee.
No, she's Mary Lee.
Oh, okay. So Mary Lee's here for the Welcome Committee. And Mary Lee, what do you have?
Ready? 91 sold to date, Tervis mugs for sale. I learned last night I shouldn't sing. And go pick up your mail. Hey.
You can't say things are dull around the welcome table, that's for sure.
I have one more thing to add, Tom.
Oh, I'll bet you do.
No, we're really, really proud. Nancy's worked on this Who to Contact document, which is 22 pages long, single-spaced, and has information on every single thing going on in Tanglewood. Who to call if you want to go play bridge, who to call if you want to play dominoes, and when it takes place. Everything's on TWR Times. Just scroll down to the bottom on the left side. It's under the column of events on the left, underneath. Just click, and you've got everything there. And for new people, it explains things you might not know about, like the bash, if you don't know what that is. But everything is right there, so it's very nice, and we're very proud to say it's on the front page.
Right, and that was a real important thing that the Welcome Kinnamee developed over the past few years through Nancy and her committee. And it is a very worthwhile thing, especially to new people, but it's also a good reminder to the old people, the veterans as well. So you might want to take a look at that as Mary Lee suggested. Well, we got a few things still left before we hit the season, and don't forget there's bingo tonight. Make a new friend. Wave to your neighbor, and also, of course, Merry Christmas with that. And have a great week, and don't forget we have coffee next week. And in the meantime, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good morning.